Hi, this is Moon Goddess Tarot. My name is Kat. Guys, today I'm gonna do a reading on Foodie Beauty. I mean, we haven't heard from her in days. I went back and forth so many times on whether or not I should record an actual video and post it for you guys of me like doing some tarot on our girl. Okay, so I'm just gonna do a reading on her and see what comes up. I just want to ask the universe, what's up with her? Is she okay? Where's she at? Whatever the universe wants me to know is what'll come out, and universe is already throwing cards out my hand. So guys, remember, this is for entertainment purposes only, and I am not claiming to be a fortune teller, and also not a psychiatrist. So we're just doing this for funsies, okay? So let's go. Let's get into it. Like I said, whatever comes up is what I'm going with. And guys, just personal preference as a reader, I don't do reversals. However, it's not for lack of meaning. It's the cards fall a certain way for me, as I ask spirit to, basically. So the first thing we have is the end of a tough cycle approaches, full moon in Capricorn. So that is grounding energy, and that just what that tells me is that we are approaching a finale here. We know that this cannot continue to go on. So I do see an end coming to this cycle she's been in. I mean, we know she cycles so quick, but what I speak of is this cycle of back and forth, to and from, this whole Salah thing. This is going to be, we're coming up on the end of a cycle, and it is approaching with that grounded energy. The next thing we have is a win-win outcome is in the forecast. Full moon in Libra. I do think that Foodie is protected. I'm going to say that. A lot of people won't like to hear that, but she is protected. And I do think it's like, no matter what, she wins. It's not because she's business savvy. It's not because, she's so smart or whatever. It literally is because she's protected. Like, she's a cockroach. She is the, eternal cockroach. And then we have communication is key. I do feel like there have been, and that's in Gemini, by the way. I do feel like there have been a lot of conversations going on between her and Salah. And I feel there have been some disagreements. Showed the world the real you at the bottom of the deck. I just really feel like we only get to see layers, right? She just shows us what she wants us to see. We get to see only layers. And, I think they've been having communication disagreements. And, there is a lack of authenticity there between them. And what she shows us, we don't get the real story. We don't get, everything we're supposed to get. Or, we just get what she wants to give us, okay? So what is going on between her and Salah? Like, what's it like behind the scenes, universe? Sunglasses. This card, when I read by myself, it comes up so much for her. And this is like gaslighting, right? And this is all about gaslighting. And I always say to myself when this card comes up, like, which one are they talking about today? Because they are both gaslighting, like, the hell and back. Like, they gaslight each other, they gaslight the audience. Like, we have been witness to it. We have seen the constant gaslighting. It's crazy. And, I do feel like they're in a karmic relationship, so they do reflect each other's energy. So it's kind of funny because they're like one and the same. And I used to say that about Nader as well. But then we have Cupid's arrow, have faith, love is coming, surprise invitation, meeting, or hesitation. And I do feel like he has been on the prowl, right? Salah has been on the prowl for his next, person. And I've been getting the feeling that he's already talking to someone. And the last thing I have is girl talk, time with friends, moving on, happily single, living in the moment, and having fun. I do see some single life coming towards them. I see some single life coming, at least towards her, for sure. bottom of the deck energy is separation. You know, I've been feeling it in the energy. The time is coming that these two will be separated. Do I know how long? No. Do I know when this is going to happen? No. I just read the energy on the cards. But this is about sadness, missing you, thinking about you, yearning, unsure of future. I do feel like they're in a tough spot right now, and it is going to come down to where she is probably going to have to go, just due to the fact that, you know, this kind of energy cannot sustain itself. It's not meant to be. This is not something that was meant to last, you know, forever. So let's see what the this angel deck has to say. What's going on with Foodie and Salah? And guys, I'm just starting off with like some of these oracles, just seeing if we can get some answers that way, and then I'll get into a traditional tarot reading, a traditional deck. Foodie, Salah, what's going on? So we have the sacral chakra. She could be having back issues since her little accident. Also, I do feel like, you know, it's possible that when I think of the sacral chakra, especially in tarot readings, this could be like the feelings that you get within a new relationship of things coming up. The next card I get is crystals, and, you know, this is about someone using crystals, you know, for healing. She could be trying some alternative things, and we know, okay, because we know Foodie, we've seen in the past, you know, even when dealing with cancers and things like that, that she will try anything but like traditional medicine, because, you know, she just usually feels like she knows better. Pardon me. And just as this came out, throat chakra, I have a cough. The angels are helping you lovingly speak your truth. I think that someone is speaking their truth between Salah and Chantal. And given, by the way, under that is heal away addictions. And we know that our girl is dealing with addictions for sure. I get addictions come up for her all the time on oracles and also in traditional tarot readings. I feel a lot of addiction energy, codependence, very toxic, devil. And, you know, guys, the devil card is not always bad, but I get a sense of devil, codependent, toxic energy that comes up for her a lot. Let's look at the romance angels and see what they are saying is going on for Chantal and Salah. This, by the way, as I'm shuffling, I just want to tell you that it's feeling like heavy. Like the cards feel heavy. It's not this deck. It's just a feeling that, you know, other energy tarot readers could tell you about it. Like it's a thick, heavy type of feeling. It's really hard to explain unless you've ever read. Codependency, Jesus. You cannot make this up. As I was just saying, I get a lot of codependent energy every time. It's like she is dependent on him because, you know, well, first of all, she's in a different country. He has to bring her what she needs to feed her addictions. He is dependent on her financially. They are both completely codependent on each other to get what it is they want, right? So this is why they don't, you know, break up. This is why things are the way they are. This is why this relationship, I say that very loosely, is so very toxic. What else, universe, for Chantal and Salah? This one flipped over. True love, romance of a lifetime. Again, I have been getting, that's too many, I'm not taking all those. I have been getting the sense that someone has, and I think it's Salah, started talking to someone else, and in a more serious type of way. I've been picking up on that for a while, and I know a couple other tarot readers who read for Chantal have been picking up on third party, a woman. I don't know who it is. I don't know how long, but I've been picking it up as a reader for a long time. And it's funny because after that is allow your heart and soul to sing with joy, passion. I feel like he has been having passionate conversations with this person, talking about the future, talking about intimacy, both emotional and physical. And I think that Foodie is aware of this, by the way. So I'm going to do one more oracle and then I'll get into a regular tarot. And these, guys, I really love these because they're like honest. Like there's a little cursing, so you know, I like honesty, like on cards. Like I like that stuff. I like that shit, okay? So the first one we have is shitting rainbows kind of day. Release guilt. But I want you to look at the artwork on here. Who does this remind you of? Okay? Let's just be real. If we're doing a reading on a Foodie, of course, Salah is, you know, I mean, the feet and everything. And I really feel like this is like shitting on her parade. Shitting on, you know, the plans and the dreams and the hopes. Let's keep going. And, you know, I think there's a card in this deck where, there's like little, it looks like the poop emoji, like the little turds, like the little piles of poo. If that one comes up, it'll just be funny, because it really does signify, Salah for me. We have devil and drag. Oh, identity crisis. I find this one very interesting. There's a couple ways you can take this, okay? You could take it literally, someone dressing in drag, but this also is someone wearing a mask, someone masking who they really are, which, you know, we know that both Foodie and Salah have not been authentic to each other or to their audience. You guys take that however you want. You know, I don't care whether Salah, what Salah does, or, you know, any of that. Not my husband. Pull your head in, show more compassion and gratitude. And I think that that's good for everyone, you know, but since I'm reading for the two of them, they both need to show compassion and gratitude towards each other. They both are enabling and helping each other. But also just, you know, all of us watching, yes, let's show some gratitude. What's my bottom deck energy? Dickweed, death. New beginnings are needed. So this is like the death card, okay? And I'm not saying Foodie is dead or is about to die, but death is transformation. Death is the end of something to begin something new. You must get rid of the old to let in the new. You have to clear the energy of the old to let in the new energy, whatever that may be. Wherever that may be, but something is dying here, okay? Something is ending and something is dying. Let's get into some tarot. Let's see. I am going to use this Edgar Allan Poe deck. Now, I have shuffled this deck, but I will be just shuffling a little more. And I'm not using any specific layout for this, guys. This is just kind of a quick energy check-in with Chantal. What's going on with Chantal, Spirit? I get this sense, like, to shuffle more. I feel like her energy, just had those turn over, so I'm going to take them. She's very nostalgic right now with this Six of Cups. You know, she's definitely looking over her past. She's thinking about relationships, past relationships. I do feel an energy of loss in this, though the Six of Cups can be a beautiful card. Sometimes it could be, you know, to wane nostalgia in a way that is depressing, and I feel a bit of that in this, especially given that it fell out right next to the Ten of Swords, which is an ending. The Ten of Swords is the end. It's a tough end. The swords are painful. The swords are sharp. And the Ten of Swords, it is the end. You know, the last number in the cycle. I feel like something is in the process of ending or is just about to end in the energy, given that it is coming up in the reading. And I will be clarifying these cards. We have the Six of Pentacles. Now we have two sixes, by the way, which to me as a reader signifies something, okay? That signifies that the energy, first of all, the energy is very sharp right now. The energy is very vibrant enough that I can read it for this person. But I do want to say that the Six of Pentacles would usually be the energy of give and take. Sometimes it can be someone being breadcrumb. Sometimes it could be someone being taken advantage of. And when we're talking pentacles, we are talking money. And I want you to look at this man in this art image. He has a picture of what I would assume would be his wife or girlfriend there, but he is holding on to the money. He doesn't care about that person. She looks sad. He looks very stoic. He's in a very emperor type of energy, controlling, dominating of money. Very much emperor energy in that. But the negative aspects of an emperor. Not all emperors are bad, right? We like a guy, and you know, who can channel the emperor energy sometimes, but sometimes it's all about control, and this feels like a very controlling energy. Page of Cups. This person doesn't have really much to offer, do they? When I take a closer look at the artwork, this is a female on this piece of art, and she has the fish, she has a cup, and she has a scroll. This is someone who has some ingredients and enough ingredients to make something, however, doesn't know how to put those things together, so they are just a page. They are someone who only has a token, a token of affection. This makes me very much think that this is a foodie in this situation, being I have nothing to give but tokens. I cannot give you physical affection. I cannot give you emotional feeling that you need, because she does not fulfill him emotionally. I cannot give you children. I cannot cook this fish, but I can give you this coin. My bottom of deck overall energy is the Five of Swords. You know, we have two fives now. We have two sixes, two fives. Again, very significant to me as a reader. Things are in disarray, let me just say. Look at the image of this man cut into pieces. Cut absolutely into pieces. To me, this really signifies the way that Salah is scattered in his world. He is living many worlds, many different versions of himself. One with Foodie, one with his father, one with his friends, one online, one with whoever it is he is talking to at this time. Clarify the Six of Cups for me, please. For the Six of Cups, I have the Star. You know, she is thinking about past relationships. And with the Star, you know, she's pouring out this energy of healing. I do think she is trying to heal something from her past. Now, this could be anything from her father, a past relationship, you know, such as BB, or He Who Shall Not Be Named, you know, or even Pete's. I also feel I want to add that, you know, sometimes the Star is, you know, very visible to reveal things, you know, so things about the past can be being revealed and healed. Let's see the Ten of Swords. What's the Ten of Swords here for? For the Ten of Swords, we have strength. It is going to take a hell of a lot of strength and courage. Thank you, Spirit. Spirit wanted me to acknowledge that she does have the strength, believe it or not, to endure this ending. This Ten of Swords. This very tough cycle coming to a close. Okay? Let's look at the Six of Pentacles. This is not going to kill her, guys. I mean, for those of you hoping it will, this isn't it. This isn't the death of Foodie. Maybe her channel, you know. I don't know. Okay, that's too many. Six of Pentacles. Why do I have the Six of Pentacles? 3 came out, and I'm going to take them. I've got the 3 of Pentacles, I've got the 2 of Swords, and I have the 8 of Swords. This really is about her making up the mind to untie herself from an unfair situation. And a situation that she is fully aware that she can untie herself from. Let's look at these 2 cards just for now. See this woman wrapped up in nothing. I mean, these aren't even hard binds, and she's surrounded by swords. She could literally lean back and cut herself free. So she is willfully ignorant. She's willfully keeping herself blind and tied to something. But I don't know what to do with this little blindfold on, holding these swords, keeping everybody else at bay. I don't know what to do. Yes, she does know what to do. And she knows that it is not just the 2 of them, that there is another person involved here financially with this uneven exchange here of her giving this money. You know, she's not really getting much from it except for someone to bring her some food once in a while and, you know, go on camera and say, "Oh yes, you're so beautiful," or whatever it is he says. What is the Page of Cups here for, universe, please? I'm getting aggravated just thinking of his voice. I purposely try not to put any of my own energy into it and keep my mind open when I'm reading. So let me just clear that. Okay. Page of Cups. For the Page of Cups, we have the Hermit. She's spending a lot of time alone, okay? And she is reflecting on what she's going to do. I believe it or not, that Foodie is making some very big choices right now on whether to stay or go. And it's funny that at the bottom of the deck, I have the Six of Cups in reverse. I don't usually take reversals, but upright or reversed, I can tell you exactly why Spirit wants me to see that. It is saying, I confirm to you that you are correct. She is going between, should I stay or should I go? You know, going back and forth with, should I stay or should I go? And it's about the past. It's about reflecting on, can I do it better this time? You know, is it time for me to go? Will I be better off? Will I be able to make it? Can I, you know, will I be able to make it on my own? And I just really feel like universe is trying to tell me that she is really having a dilemma. But she's close. She's really closer than we think to figuring it out. Let's look at that Five of Swords. Death. Again, I want you to look at that Five of Swords. Ripped into pieces. Death. This is ending, guys. Probably as we speak, this is ending. I don't know how she will present this to an audience, to the public, but I know what's happening behind the scenes is that this is ending, allegedly. That's what the energy says. But if she, again, bottom of the deck, she's back and forth about it. Universe wants to just keep saying the same thing. She's back and forth on it, but it is ending. She's processing this. She's trying to think, is there any other way? Is there any other thing that I can do? No, Foodie. You're either going to leave or universe will make you leave. Divine intervention is a real thing. Trust and believe. Okay? I've been divinely intervened upon. It's much better to go. It's much better to go on your own without the universe putting its hand from the sky and removing you. Final message or outcome for Foodie universe. 3 cards. Final message. King of Wands, who looks like the devil in this deck, by the way. Page of Pentacles and the 10 of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck is 7 of Swords, by the way, which is all about deception. The universe is saying that Salah, because this is him, that King of Wands, is only a little boy, okay? Basically, he is a little boy. He is not your house and home. He is not your stability. He is deceptive. He is a thief. He is playing tricks, playing games with your heart, Foodie. What Foodie is coming to the conclusion of right now is that she will be okay. She's reaching out to people. She's trying to get support emotionally, possibly even financially. He has really done a number on her. I love that in this deck, this King of Wands, look at it. Devil in disguise, riding in on that horse. But the only thing that comes behind him is destruction. Leave, Foodie, while you still have a chance. That's all I got for you guys. If you guys like this and you want me to do it, you know, once in a while, let me know. I'll do it. Thanks a lot. You guys have a good night.